Hey there! So we have part two of blind taste testing. You know, might be asking, hey Darwin, aren't you doing just three today? Maybe three another day? Why not? Why not? Well, I'm excited and I want to make it hard. Test conditions are going to be hard. You might wake up sick. Ideally, you're not hungover for the test. You are tasting through other beers for your tasting portion of the exam. So, you're tasting three beers. I'm tasting even more and trying to make this as hard as possible. So let's do this full blind. Let's dig into these beers. Let's see what I can find out. Again, I have these a little bit cold. I should have pulled them out earlier, but wonderful clarity on that, doesn't there? Beautiful clarity on that. Comes in a straw color. Nice carbonation on that. Oh my god, that is hard. What is that? Man, these are cold. It almost has like a green grass hay kind of thing going on. A little bit of the malt, a little bit of the hops. Oh, a little bit, what is that? Tropical too. That is hard. What the hell is that? Wow. It's light and watery. Very lacking character. A little bit of graininess. It might be mackerel. That might be adjunct lager. That is very lacking character. Wow. That might be adjunct lager. This one comes in a light to amber, deep gold. Wonderful clarity. What is that? Shoot, I know that smell. Oh yeah, there you go. It's a little bit of that light Pilsnery malt, but also the sweetness in the background. A little bit grassy. A nice bitterness to it. I'm detecting a little bit of diacetyl. I think that's Pilsner Quell. Czech Premium Pale Lager. A little bit of oxidation. I think that's beer slightly spiked with the acetal. Has a little bit of tea flavor too. So, older bottle of Pilsner Quell is what I'm guessing. Beer. Deep brown color. Not completely pitch black. A little bit of hue coming in light. A little bit of like a reddish brownish hue. Smell the coffee roast. Has a little bit of like deep licoricey kind of roast to it. Aggressive hoppiness. That puts me in America instead of Britain. This is either American Stout or American Porter. The chocolate comes through. A little bit too dense and rich. A little bit citrusy too on the hop profile. They would never do this to you, American Stout or American Porter. I've tasted this before, I feel. American Stout. Who makes an American Stout? Oh, what is it, like Sierra Nevada Stout? I don't know. I'm saying that's American Stout. Ideally, my palate's there, and I can detect diacetyl. Diacetyl at small amounts is appropriate for the style. That's Czech Premium Pale Lager. If that's not Pilsner Quell, then they pull something up the sleeve. It could be another Czech lager, possibly. Now I'm getting like this kind of like almost like is that diacetyl? No, it's almost like a light kind of infected kind of thing, maybe. It's a weird note to it. It smells. What is that? God. It's not American. It's not adjunct lager. Blondale? It dries away too quickly in the back end. It has to be some kind of lager, right? Is this like corny, weird flavor up front, possibly? A twang of sweetness. It's very light. Wonderful clarity. What does that tell me? That's just adjunct lager. Which one? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have to guess that's adjunct lager. It's just so mild in flavor. Is that cool? Oh, could it be cream ale? That could be cream ale. A little bit too much character for adjunct lager. I'm going to guess cream ale. I'm going to guess Czech Premium Pale Lager, specifically Pilsner Urquell. And then this one. Definitely in America. Definitely American porter or American stout. Doesn't have the body for imperial stout. A little bit too much roasted bitterness to be American brown ale. It's also too dark. What beer could it be? A little chocolatey undertone. Shoot. It just feels too bitter. But it definitely can be wrong, and that could just be American stout, American porter. God. I'm gonna second guess myself. I'm gonna guess American porter. No. It's too hoppy. American stout. Final answer. American porter. All right. Pretty good. Very close. Yeah, very close. I was right there. Did I say Sierra Nevada porter? I said Sierra Nevada stout. Wow. So maybe it's time to do battle beers and try Sierra Nevada stout and Sierra Nevada pale ale. Sierra Nevada stout, Sierra Nevada porter. Anchor Steam. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. I was so confident on that one. Man. This tastes off for Anchor Steam. That tastes so off. How old is this thing? I guess too bitter. I was so confident too. I guess those caramel malts are I'm like sort of confusing as asshole, but why am I tasting asshole? Yeah, it's that weird woodsy kind of hop character instead of the noble hopping of Pilsner Urquell. Wow. Okay. So I'm very wrong on that one. Wrong. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? I even said it. American Blonde Ale. And I went with cream ale. Gotta give you credit. That's pretty close. Then again, this was actually on my test for certified this run. For sure, oh wow. I was about to say, for sure, for example, this was bottled like a month and a half ago. I really am lacking the hop character of that. It's very bland. You know what? There's just a little bit of this like light watermelon-y kind of like hop character that's a little bit too expressive to be something as tame as a cream. Then again, this is me just justifying things. Wow. So I'm going to give myself half a point at that. Wrong. Let's say quarter point. I don't know. Pretty good. So I got 2 out of 3 on the first one. This one I'm like, man, this one was hard. This one was hard. I almost went back and went with American Porter. Maybe I can see by the head. It's a little like, I guess it's light tannish tone to it. It might be American style, it's a little bit darker on the head. I'm not quite sure. Slightly disappointed, especially disappointed by this one. Wow, I was completely off on this one. I was very close on this one, very close on this one. This one I'm just gonna give myself, like, come on, American style, American porter, get out of here. It's weird. I don't know. Guess what? I guess that's what the bitterness is too aggressive. Pilsner Quell is like a 35 IBU beer. This is way more bitter than that. So I should have guessed that part. I'm just trying to like collect myself. Like pretty good. Yeah. I can sleep well tonight over that one. This one. Excuse me. It's a weird beer. Blonde Ale's hard. I mean, once you start talking about it. I'm glad I walked away from Adjunct Lager on this one. That is hard. That is hard. This one's also very hard. Yeah, put that in a lineup with four beer styles. What I need to appreciate about I don't drink Angry Steam at all, so like I need to familiarize myself with that. But one of the telltale signs with this one is there's a good amount of lingering bitterness. There is also that kind of woodsy bitterness that is signature to this style. And then the nose is weird as well. There's a little bit of that crystal malt in there. It's very light. That's like that warm, that cooler ale fermentation. It's not really quite like ale, so you can trick yourself into lager with that. All right, post in the comments below. I'm just like hemming and hawing on this one. So in total, out of 6, I would say I got 2 in the first one. It's like at least 2.5. I guess I didn't get this one exactly, even though this is extremely hard. So let's say 2.5 out of 6. Not as good as last time. Last time I did 5 out of 6. But I think in the end you always learn, and yeah, it's always humbling. Again, if I can do this well on pure blind, and I'm not even studying for master, then I'm quite confident if I had the options 1 out of 4 that I'd be able to score 4 out of 6, 5 out of 6. Yeah, pretty confident in that. So again, this pokes holes through my palate, like unfamiliarity with something like a California Common. It pokes holes in these really light beers. Is this cream ale? Is this adjunct lager? Is this blonde ale, American blonde ale, blah, blah, et cetera, like that. And then also teaches me the trick about something like Bell's Oberon. So, excuse me, something that's American wheat ale. Definitely different from American Pale Ale, American IPA. Should have figured that out. Should have been a little bit more confident about my read on it. But again, I was so close. Even that one, hell, I'll give myself like half a point. I'm trying to give myself more points. I'd say if I told myself I did 2 out of 2.5 out of 6 on this one, I'd say that'd be an undersell. If anything, I'd say I got around 3-ish out of the 6 correct. If you want to like give me partial credit here and there. If anything, slightly better than that. I don't think I was completely off on any of them, other than specifically the Anchor Steam. Everything else was extremely close, even if I didn't pinpoint the style. This I'm going to pass it off as you go build me a 6-pack of American Porters and American Stouts, and you go try to tell me the difference between those. And each one of those is going to be significantly different between the breweries, and the styles are completely overlapping almost on BJCP, so it is what it is. And then stuff like this is extremely hard. And then American wheat beer, yeah, I should just like learn a little bit more about that, and I think I learned something today about that. So that's my final conclusion. Until next time, guys, cheers, later.